Auto transmissions. I don't do them. They're evil. They're from the devil. Peace. Thanks for watching. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously. Auto transmissions, it's been something I just always brush off. And, you know, every time I get a question, I just brush it off. So I figure seems time I'm becoming a little bit more reclusive to some of you guys. It used to be that everybody would get an answer from me, no matter how stupid or repetitive the question was. I know I say stupid. I should never say stupid question because technically there are stupid questions. So when I get certain questions, I just like, okay, well, that's a short answer. I'll just live with always saying something about it. But I realize now that I am neglecting a small crowd of you guys, and it's a little bit unfair. So it's time that you get your own video, and that is me talking about the automatic transmission. So Honda automatic transmissions I can't speak for anything in the newer generation, you know, because the CVT thing is becoming like the new thing. It's becoming the new thing, and definitely, like, for all of us, we're all gonna have to fucking suck ass on that one eventually, it seems like. But for now, we have the choice of having a manual gearbox or an automatic one for our older builds. And I don't fuck with the automatic transmissions. I know zero about them. Why do I know zero thing about them? Because I give about, like, zero fucks about automatic transmissions. So because I give zero fucks about that topic, I do zero amounts of research. Now, that is kind of a lie because I have kind of casually looked into it just because of the fact of curiosity, and it's mainly just, you know, to, you know, clarify what I already suspected and whatnot. In automatic transmission builds, you don't see them out there too often. You don't see very many people doing them. And for me, it seems to be like, okay, like my always thing is like, build what you got, you know, all that shit. And I know just like there's a lot of single cam kids out there who get their first car and they got a single cam and they just want to rush into mods, whatever. What can I do? What can I do? You know, and it's just the same thing with this. Like, you have a car, it happens to be a Honda, never really thought about going fast in it. And then all of a sudden, one day, for whatever reason, you just get into the bigger crowd and you're like, holy fuck, I have a Honda, let me make it fast. But it's automatic training. So my genuine 100% answer, not trying to be a clown, not trying to hate, my genuine 100% answer to you or anybody else that asked me about building a car with automatic transmission, my answer is going to be sell that fucking car and buy a fucking car with automatic transmission or with a manual transmission. It's you know, just that's it. Automatic transmissions, you don't see a lot out there for a reason. Now, if you search the internet, because there's fucking billions of people on the planet Earth, you're gonna find maybe one or two people who have built or turbocharged one of these old ass EGs or some shit with the auto training. But what you won't find are these guys making okay. So 500 horsepower is being super hard to reach is a thing of the past. There are so many fucking viable parts out there that are affordable that you can make really big power really quick off of, and you don't see anybody doing that with an automatic transmission. My opinions of this will be that transmission will fucking explode if you try to throw that kind of power at it. It's a lot more intricate and a lot more moving parts than an automatic gearbox than it is compared to a manual one, and which is probably what really comes down to the longevity of one versus the other. And I just don't think that the added, you know, have you watched a fucking like a rev video? Like some of these fucking cars are making insane power. How fast they go through the fucking gears. Do you really see that automatic transmission keeping up with that shit? Not having a problem in between shifts when it's just going at an insane rate of speed? I see that being a problem. I see that gearbox ripping itself to shreds in a very timely fucking manner. So again, guys, all seriousness, I understand that you have a car and you're just like, oh my god, I want to get into building. You know, get rid of it, trade it to somebody who doesn't want to drive a manual car, or sell it and buy one that's manual, or just buy a different car and start from there. That's also, you know, not a big deal. And then for you guys that maybe think about auto to manual, it may be more hassle than it's worth. Like, not so much the buying the different mounts to get the swap to fit, but just like, you know, adding the fucking clutch pedal and the reservoir and all this shit that you need to go with it. If you're a noob and you're got an automatic car and you're wanting to fucking do that, then that's not something I would suggest to start out with. Now, if you, by whatever means, you desired the fucking perfectly clean, pristine chassis, and you found one that's mint condition, and it doesn't matter whether it's auto or manual because you just have to have that mint pristine car. Well, I'm not going to talk about fucking auto to manual on here. There's a guy I've talked about a couple times on here, EJ8 sedan. He has a decent, like, a beginner's walkthrough. It's not a step-by-step, but if you go to the search for the YouTube channel, EJ8 sedan, you'll find on there in this channel, in his videos, one where it's auto to manual, and he just kind of like talks about it, like what I do here, talk about how he did it, but it's in the car, points things out to you. If you're mechanically inclined, you'll understand what he's talking about, and it'll be relatively easy and straightforward. It's just, you know, when I think about the hassle of converting an automatic car versus just buying a fucking manual chassis, every time manual chassis. I've never owned an automatic car. I never owned an automatic Honda. I never fucking will. You know, so I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna tell you not to do it. Do whatever the fuck you want though, of course. It's your car, your hopes and dreams. But don't expect great results. Alright guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and let me try to add some stuff in here. Social media links are in the description below if you want to follow me other places or whatnot. And at the end of the video, you're gonna see a video pop up on how to navigate VHP engines. It's a fairly thick channel, a lot of information here that I've already put out. If you're thinking about, if you like the video, you enjoy the video, and you're thinking like, did you want to know more shit? Watch that first, because there's a good chance that if you go straight to ask me questions, that I'm just gonna give you that video and link and tell you to figure it out. All right, guys. So thanks for watching, and peace.